All right, Libra.
Oh, this is going to be good.
We are diving deep today into your 2025 horoscope.
Yes, we are.
And we're using this amazing guide to Horoscopo Personal Completo Libra 2025.
The good one.
It really is. And so we're going to kind of take you on a journey through the year, month by month.
Yeah.
Highlighting some of the key themes, the opportunities, the challenges.
It's a journey.
It is a journey.
A cosmic journey.
So get ready, Libra. We're going to unpack all those things the stars have in store for you, from career moves to romance and everything in between.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think what's really interesting about this guide and what I loved is it's not just like here's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It really kind of ties in like a self-help manual.
Yes.
And how to work with the energy of the year.
It does.
So the overarching theme that really stood out is transformation.
Oh, I love that.
So think of it as a leveling up for you, Libra.
Ooh, a cosmic glow up.
Right.
I like.
So there's some great opportunities, highlighted throughout this guide.
Yeah.
Especially like with finances in your career.
Okay.
But it really emphasizes that balance is key. You don't want to get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life that you forget to take care of yourself, and your personal life needs to be nurtured as well.
Yes, it's like they're telling us to keep those Libra scales balanced, not just in our lives, but also within ourselves.
Yeah.
I like that.
Absolutely.
So let's jump into January then. What kind of energy can we expect as we kick off the new year?
Well, January is all about laying the groundwork, and Mars is in Capricorn.
Oh.
So that is like having a super focused and ambitious coach pushing you to set those goals.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where that balance comes in, because Mars can also make you prone to burnout.
Oh.
So it's like pace yourself. It's a
Okay.
marathon, not a sprint.
So ambition with a side of self-care.
Yes, exactly.
Got it. What about our home and family life in January? Any cosmic drama brewing there? Actually, yes. There is a potential for some tension to resurface, especially maybe with family.
Oh.
Old disagreements could come up.
Oh, okay.
But the good news is this is actually a really good time to clear the air to finally have those conversations that maybe you've been putting off.
So some potential for conflict, but ultimately leading to deeper connections.
Right. It's an opportunity
I like
to
to.
strengthen those bonds.
Okay. Anything else we should be mindful of as we navigate January?
Well, the guide really emphasizes introspection this month.
Mm.
It's like the universe is nudging you to connect with your core values. Maybe take up journaling, meditation, or just simply spending some quiet time reflecting on what really matters to you.
Oh, I can already feel the cozy blanket and a hot cup of tea calling.
Right.
Okay, so we've got ambitious energy at work, potential for deeper family connections, and a call to connect with our core values. What about our finances? Any tips for starting the year off strong in that department? Well, this is interesting because Venus is in Aquarius this month, which can make you a little bit more adventurous with your finances.
Oh.
Maybe even a little bit impulsive.
Oh.
So think carefully before you spend,
Okay.
especially early in the year.
So maybe skip that online shopping spree for now.
Yeah.
I got it. So we've laid the groundwork in January. We've connected with our values and hopefully resisted the urge to buy that designer handbag.
Hopefully.
What's next as we head into February?
Ooh, February. This is when things start to heat up,
Oh.
especially in your career.
Okay.
Mars is still in Capricorn.
Okay.
So that ambition from January is still there.
Got it.
So you're going to be fueled and ready to take on those challenges. Push forward on those projects.
Yeah.
So if you've been thinking about going for that promotion or finally launching that side hustle, this is your month.
Wow. So February is all about making those bold career moves.
Absolutely. And here's another layer to it. Venus moves into your 11th house,
Okay.
which is all about networking and connection. So it's not just about individual effort. It's about who you know and how you can leverage those relationships.
Ooh, I like that.
So get out there, socialize, and network.
Okay. Put on those networking shoes, Libra, because February is all about building those relationships that can help you reach those career goals. And speaking of relationships, what about love? Any romantic sparks flying this month?
The love energy this month is a little more cerebral. The guide suggests that intellectual connections are favored this month. So if you're single, don't just look for someone who's attractive. Look for someone who stimulates your mind.
So less love at first sight and more love at first debate.
Exactly.
I like it.
And if you're already in a relationship, this is the great time to have those thought-provoking conversations. Explore new ideas together, maybe even take a class to expand your horizons.
Oh, a romantic philosophy lecture.
There you go.
I can get behind that. Anything else we should keep in mind for February?
Well, Saturn is in the mix this month,
Yeah.
and its message is Clear discipline and self-care are non-negotiable. It's like Saturn say, hey, Libra, I know you're going for it, but don't forget to take care of yourself.
So cosmic permission to pamper ourselves while still achieving our goals.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so after a busy February, what's in store for us as we move into March? What kind of transformation awaits?
March is where things take an interesting turn inward.
Oh, okay.
All that outward action from the past 2 months, it's time to pause, reflect, and reassess.
So it's like a cosmic pit stop to make sure we're still on the right track.
Exactly. And this introspection is driven by the new moon in Pisces. And what's interesting is that this new moon is all about letting go.
Ooh.
Whether it's a limiting belief, a bad habit, or even a relationship that no longer serves you, it's time to shed what's weighing you down, Libra.
So March is a time for shedding those layers and stepping into a lighter, freer version of ourselves.
Precisely. It's time for emotional spring cleaning.
Oh, I'm feeling lighter already. What else is happening in March? Are there any other areas of life where we should be focusing our energy?
Creativity gets a major boost this month. So if you've been putting off that project, now's the time to dive in.
Okay.
Or maybe it's taking that pottery class or learning a new instrument, whatever sparks that creative fire.
Yes.
March is the month to let it burn bright.
Time to dust off those paintbrushes and unleash my inner artist. What about finances in March? Any tips for navigating the energy there?
Financially, March is all about unexpected support and shared resources. So it's like the universe is reminding you that you don't have to do it all alone, Libra.
Yeah.
This might be a good time to collaborate on a project, pool resources, or even just ask for help when you need it.
So collaboration over competition.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Right.
What about our relationships in March? Any advice for navigating the energy there?
Honesty is the name of the game this month. Libra, whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or even a family dynamic, open and honest communication is crucial.
Okay.
This is not the time to sugarcoat things or avoid difficult conversations.
Got it.
If something's been bothering you, March is the time to speak your truth. But remember to do it with kindness and compassion.
Okay, so speak our truth, but with a Libra's signature grace and diplomacy.
Absolutely.
Got it. So we've done some soul searching, tapped into our creative energy, and hopefully strengthen our relationships through honest communication as we move into April. What's on the agenda?
April is all about relationships, Libra.
Okay.
But this time it's about taking stock.
Okay.
The guide suggests it's time to look at those connections, both personal and professional, and make some decisions.
Decisions like what kind of decisions?
Well, are there relationships that are truly fulfilling you, bringing joy and support into your life?
Yeah.
Those are the ones to nurture and cherish.
Right.
But are there any relationships that feel draining, one-sided, or just not aligned with who you are anymore? April is the time to have the courage to walk away from those connections.
So it's about being honest with ourselves about what we need and deserve in our relationships.
Exactly. And here's where the energy gets really interesting. Venus moves into Taurus, which brings stability and a desire for lasting connection, especially in romantic relationships. So if you're single, this could be the month you meet someone special, someone who feels like home.
Oh.
And if you're already coupled up, this is a great time to deepen your bond and solidify your commitment.
Ooh. Lasting love and deeper commitment sounds promising. Is there anything else amplifying this relationship energy in April?
The new moon in Aries is all about taking those relationships to the next level.
Oh, wow.
It's a time for bold moves, grand gestures, and solidifying those connections that truly matter.
Okay.
So whether it's a marriage proposal, moving in together, or simply having a heartfelt conversation about your future, right?
April is the month to take that leap of faith.
Wow. April is shaping up to be quite the month for love. What about work? Any advice for navigating the energy there?
Mars is in Cancer this month.
Okay.
Which can create some friction in the workplace. Think miscommunications, power struggles, and maybe even a little bit of drama. Okay.
The guide's advice: patience is your superpower this month, Libra.
Deep breaths.
Don't let yourself get pulled into petty arguments or office politics.
Stay focused.
Stay focused on your goals, and remember that this too shall pass.
Okay. Deep breaths and stay focused. Got it. So we've navigated some intense relationship energy and hopefully stayed zen in the workplace as we head into May. Are we reaping the rewards of all our hard work from the past few months?
You bet. May is all about celebrating those wins, especially in your career and finances.
Yes.
Think promotions, bonuses, or even just recognition for all your hard work.
Yes.
This is the month to give yourself a pat on the back and enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Time to pop the champagne. Anything else to look forward to in May?
Jupiter's in your 8th house,
Okay.
which is all about shared finances and investments. This could be a lucky time for joint ventures, inheritances, or even just seeing a return on your investments. But Mercury retrograde starts at the beginning of the month.
Mercury retrograde. That doesn't sound like a cause for celebration.
Yeah. Right. Mercury retrograde can create all sorts of communication mishaps and delays, especially when it comes to finances and contracts.
Oh.
So while it's a great time to celebrate your wins, hold off on signing any major documents or making any big financial decisions until mid-month when Mercury goes direct.
Okay, so celebrate those wins, but maybe don't go on a spending spree just yet.
Yeah.
Got it. So we've ridden the wave of success, avoided any Mercury retrograde mishaps, and hopefully have some extra cash in our pockets. What adventures await us in June?
June is all about expanding your horizons, both literally and figuratively.
Okay.
The sun is in Gemini,
Oh.
which is like an invitation to explore new ideas, travel to new places, and engage your curiosity in all sorts of exciting ways.
Sounds like the perfect time to dust off that passport and finally book that trip.
Exactly. And Mercury is in Gemini too, which means your mind is sharp, your communication is on point, and you're eager to learn new things. It's a great time for brainstorming, writing, taking a class, or just having those deep, stimulating conversations that you love so much, Libra.
Ooh, a month for mental adventures. I love it. What about love? Are there any romantic adventures on the horizon in June?
The guide hints at potential for romance in unexpected places this month.
Ooh.
Maybe you meet someone special through a work project, a volunteer activity, or even just a chance encounter at your favorite coffee shop.
Okay.
The key is to be open to new connections and see where they lead.
All right. Eyes open and hearts open. Got it. Anything else we should know about June?
Saturn retrograde starts at the end of the month,
Oh.
and this one is all about reassessing your work-life balance and your health habits.
Okay.
So it's like Saturn is saying, hey, Libra, I know you've been busy expanding your horizons, but are you taking care of yourself? So
Yeah.
this is a great time to check in with your body, your mind, and your energy levels. Are you
Right.
feeling burnt out? Is your schedule out of whack? Now's the time to make adjustments and prioritize your well-being.
Okay. A mid-year check-in to make sure we're not sacrificing our well-being for all the excitement makes sense. So we've expanded our minds, maybe met someone special, and hopefully prioritized our health as we move into July. What's the vibe?
July is a bit of a balancing act, Libra.
Okay.
On the one hand, it's a time for introspection, revisiting those goals you set back in January,
Right.
and making sure you're still on track with your overall vision for the year.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's also a month that highlights your home and family life.
So it's about finding that sweet spot between personal growth and nurturing our closest relationships.
Exactly. And this duality is reflected in the new moon in Cancer. This new moon is all about creating a sense of sanctuary in your home, strengthening those family bonds, and really prioritizing those heart-to-heart connections.
Summer nights with loved ones, barbecues, fireflies, I can practically feel the warmth of it all.
Yeah.
What about any tips for navigating the July energy in our careers?
Remember that Mars in Cancer energy we talked about in June?
Yeah?
The one that could stir up conflict at work?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's still lingering in July.
Okay.
So patience and clear communication are still essential.
Got it.
This is not the time to pick fights or let your ego get in the way. Choose your words carefully, listen attentively, and try to see things from other people's perspectives.
Diplomacy is our superpower. Got it. What about finances in July? Any advice for managing money matters this month?
There's potential for financial growth in July,
Okay.
but the guide emphasizes the importance of planning and avoiding impulsive spending.
Okay.
Think of it as a cosmic reminder to stick to your budget, track your expenses, and make smart choices with your money.
Be responsible and resist those tempting summer sales. Noted okay after a month of balancing introspection with family time and hopefully managing our finances wisely. What's in store for us as we head into August?
August is all about strengthening connections, Libra.
Okay.
Think friendships, collaborations, group activities, and maybe even a little romance thrown in for good measure.
Ooh, summer romance. Tell me more.
Well, Venus is in Cancer this month, which brings a desire for deep, meaningful connections, especially in love.
Ooh.
So if you're single, this could be the month you meet someone who feels like a soulmate.
Oh.
Someone you can truly open up to and share your heart with.
A soulmate connection in August? Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
What about those of us who are already coupled up?
For those in relationships, this is a time to nurture that bond, spend quality time together,
Yeah.
and maybe even rekindle the romance with a special date night or a weekend getaway.
Summer nights, romantic dinners, walks on the beach. Sounds magical. So we've got soulmate potential and a chance to deepen existing relationships. What about other types of connections?
August is also a fantastic time for strengthening friendships, collaborating on projects, and getting involved in group activities that bring you joy and a sense of belonging.
Yeah.
The energy this month is all about surrounding yourself with people who lift you up and support your growth.
So it's like a cosmic reminder that we're not meant to go through life alone. We thrive in connection with others. I love that. Anything else we should be aware of in August?
Saturn retrograde is still in effect,
Yeah.
and this time it might bring up some challenges related to your home or work life.
Okay.
Think unexpected repairs, delays in projects, or even just feeling like you're juggling too many responsibilities.
Right.
The key is to be flexible, patient, and willing to ask for help when you need it.
Okay, so roll with the punches and don't be afraid to delegate on the left in the show. I got it. As we transition into September, what's on the cosmic agenda?
September is a month for finding inner harmony, Libra.
Okay.
Think of it as a time for recharging your batteries and getting clear on your priorities before your birthday season kicks off next month.
So it's like a pre-birthday retreat to get ourselves ready for all the celebrations and new beginnings?
Exactly, and there's a powerful new moon in Virgo that perfectly embodies this energy. It's a time for letting go of old habits, limiting beliefs, and anything else that's no longer serving you.
Okay.
Think decluttering your physical space, creating a more peaceful home environment, and setting clear intentions for what you want to manifest in the coming months.
Out with the old, in with the new. I'm ready for it. What about relationships? Any advice for navigating the energy there?
Venus is in Leo this month,
Okay.
which brings a playful, affectionate energy to your relationships. It's a time for having fun, expressing your love freely, and enjoying the company of those closest to you.
Love and laughter sounds perfect. Anything else we should be aware of in September?
Mars is in Libra this month,
Oh.
which can sometimes make you more prone to stress and anxiety. So pay extra attention to your well-being,
Okay.
make time for relaxation, prioritize healthy habits, and don't be afraid to say no to things that drain your energy.
Self-care is key, always. Okay, so we've decluttered our lives, recharged our batteries, and hopefully avoided any Mars-induced stress. Now it's finally here. Libra season, tell me everything.
Happy birthday, Libra.
Whoop.
The sun is in your sign, which means it's your time to shine.
Yes.
This is a month to celebrate your unique gifts, express yourself authentically, and go after what you want with confidence.
Birthday energy is the best energy. What else can we expect during this special month?
Career opportunities abound this month,
Ooh.
thanks to Jupiter and Mars lending you their support.
Okay.
If you've been thinking about going for that promotion, starting a new venture, or just taking on more responsibility at work, October is the time to make your move.
World domination, here I come. Anything else making Libra season extra special?
Venus is in Libra too,
Oh.
which enhances your natural charm and magnetism.
Ooh la la.
This could lead to some exciting romantic developments, whether you're single or coupled up.
Love is definitely in the air. Any financial advice for Libra season?
The guide emphasizes careful attention to finances, especially in the latter part of the month.
Okay.
Enjoy those birthday celebrations,
Yeah.
but make sure you're sticking to your budget and not overspending.
Celebrate responsibly. Got it. So after a fabulous Libra season filled with birthday magic, career advancements, and maybe even a little romance, what new themes emerge as we move into November?
November is a month for diving deeper, Libra.
Oh.
The focus shifts from external achievements to internal alignment. It's about getting clear on your values, reassessing your relationship with money and material possessions, and really doing that soul-searching work that leads to true transformation.
So it's less about things and more about meaning.
Exactly. And this inward journey is guided by the new moon in Scorpio,
Okay.
which is known for its intensity and transformative power. This new moon is all about facing your shadows, releasing limiting beliefs, and stepping into a more empowered and authentic version of yourself.
Inner work and transformation. I'm here for it. What about relationships in November? Any advice for navigating the energy there?
Relationships deepen this month,
Mm-hmm.
but the guide warns that hidden tensions may surface.
Yeah.
This could be a time when past hurts or resentments come up, forcing you to confront those issues head on.
Yeah.
The key is to communicate honestly, listen with empathy, and be willing to do the work to heal those wounds.
So honesty and vulnerability are essential for navigating those relationship challenges. Gated, any career advice for November?
It's a great month for brainstorming and generating new ideas, but the guide suggests proceeding with caution when it comes to making any major decisions.
Okay.
Take your time, weigh your options carefully, and trust your intuition.
Don't rush into anything. Got it. Okay. We're wrapping up the year with December. What's on the agenda as we head into the holiday season?
December is a month for reflection, celebration, and setting intentions for 2026.
Oh, I like that.
It's a time to acknowledge how far you've come, appreciate all the blessings in your life, and start thinking about what you want to create in the year ahead.
Sounds like the perfect way to end the year. What else is happening in December?
Relationships take center stage again,
Hmm.
with opportunities for deeper connection and heartwarming moments with loved ones.
Okay.
This is the time to express your gratitude. Cherish those special relationships and create lasting memories.
Love, gratitude, and festive cheer. I love it. Any career advice for December?
Mars is in Capricorn this month, which gives you a boost of energy and focus to wrap up any unfinished business and set yourself up for success in the new year.
Okay.
This is a great time to review your goals, make those final pushes on important projects, and plan strategically for the future.
Finish strong and start planning for an amazing 2026. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What about finances in December? Any tips for navigating the holiday spending season?
The guide reminds you to review your budget and plan carefully,
Okay.
especially with all the holiday temptations.
Yeah.
It's a time to be mindful of your spending habits and make sure you're not overextending yourself financially.
Be festive, but financially responsible.
Got it. Wow. We just went through a whole year of astrological insight.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling ready to take on 2025.
It's going to be a good one.
It is.
It certainly is a year filled with potential for transformation and growth, Libra.
It is.
And remember, this is just a guide.
Yeah.
Ultimately, you have the power to shape your own destiny. Absolutely. Okay, before we move on to some of the specific dates and events mentioned in this guide, I think it's time to pause for a moment and let all this information sink in. We'll be right back to continue our deep dive into your 2025 horoscope.
All right, Libra, are you ready to dive back into those cosmic currents of 2025?
Absolutely. That overview was incredible, and I already feel so much more prepared for the year ahead. But now I'm curious, are there any specific dates or planetary events highlighted in this guide that we should mark on our calendars?
Oh, you bet there are. This guide doesn't just stop at those monthly predictions.
Okay.
It gets granular, pointing out those dates that carry extra weight for different areas of your life.
Okay, spill the cosmic tea. Which dates should we be watching out for in January?
Well, right away, the guide highlights January 14th and the 27th as particularly potent days.
Okay.
It suggests these are prime times for decision-making, taking bold steps towards your goals, or even just initiating those important conversations.
Ooh, power days for taking action noted. Is there anything else we should keep in mind about January energy-wise?
Well, you know, all that ambitious Mars and Capricorn energy we talked about.
Yeah.
It can be a bit draining if you're not careful.
Oh, right.
It's easy to burn the candle at both ends, so make sure you're prioritizing rest and recharge time this month.
Okay. So, ambition with a healthy dose of self-care. Got it. As we shift into February, are there any key dates that stand out to you?
February has a couple of dates highlighted for their potential impact on your career and finances.
Okay.
The 11th and the 22nd are said to be especially lucky for making decisions or taking action related to your professional goals or your financial ventures.
Ooh.
Think of them as your cosmic green lights to move forward.
Lucky days for career and money moves. I love it. What else are noteworthy about February, energy-wise?
Well, there's a full moon in Leo on the 15th
Okay.
that might bring up some intense emotions.
Oh.
The guide suggests that hidden desires or underlying tension in your relationships could surface around this time.
Okay.
Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, though. Think of it as an opportunity to illuminate what's truly in your heart and make any adjustments needed to ensure you're on a path that feels authentic and aligned.
Ooh, a full moon for emotional clarity and maybe a few heart-to-heart conversations. I'm always down for a little soul-searching as we move into March. Are there any specific dates that catch your eye?
March is all about trusting your gut, Libra.
Okay.
It's a time to make decisions from a place of inner peace and clarity, and the guide pinpoints March 5th and 18th as particularly favorable days for things like resolving conflicts, closing deals, or taking that first step towards something you've been dreaming of.
Dates for taking action and finding peaceful resolutions. I love it. Anything else noteworthy about March, energy-wise?
The new moon in Pisces, which happens around the 10th, is a powerful time for releasing old patterns and embracing those new beginnings. Think of it as a cosmic invitation to declutter your life, both physically and emotionally.
Ooh.
This is a great time to let go of any baggage you've been carrying,
Right.
whether it's old clothes, toxic relationships, or limiting beliefs.
Spring cleaning for the soul and the closet. What about April? Any standout dates that we should circle on our calendars?
April's all about those heart connections. And there are a couple of key dates that really emphasize this theme. The new moon in Aries, which falls on the 8th,
Okay.
is said to be an incredibly potent time for starting new relationships, deepening existing ones, or making those big decisions about commitment and partnership, think engagements, moving in together, or even just having those heartfelt conversations about your future together.
Wow, a new moon for new beginnings in love? What else is happening in April, energy-wise?
The full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd might stir up some deep emotions.
Hmm.
This full moon has a reputation for intensity, and it can bring up past hurts, unresolved issues, or even just a wave of nostalgia.
Okay.
The guide suggests using this energy to practice forgiveness both for yourself and others, and to release any emotional baggage that's been weighing you down.
So a full moon for emotional release and a chance to let go of the past. Intense but ultimately healing as we move into May. Are there any dates we should be aware of, especially with Mercury retrograde happening early in the month?
You're right, May starts with a bit of a cosmic challenge.
Oh.
Mercury retrograde is in effect until the 15th. So, as we talked about earlier, be extra cautious with communication travel plans, and especially anything related to finances or contracts.
Okay.
Double-check those emails, back up your computer, and avoid signing any major documents if you can.
Okay. Proceed with caution during the first half of May. Got it. But aside from Mercury retrograde, are there any positive dates to look forward to in May?
Absolutely. The new moon in Taurus, which happens on the 7th, is a wonderful opportunity to plant seeds for abundance, both in your finances and in your life overall.
Okay.
This is time to connect with your sense of worthiness and take those practical steps towards manifesting your dreams.
A new moon for manifesting abundance. Sign me up as we transition into June. Are there any dates that stand out, especially with all that adventurous Gemini energy swirling around?
June is a great time to step outside of your comfort zone and embrace those new experiences. And the new moon in Gemini, which happens around the 6th, amplifies that energy tenfold.
Oh, wow.
Think of it as a cosmic invitation to explore new ideas, travel to new places, meet new people, and just say yes to whatever sparks your curiosity.
A new moon for adventure and new experiences. June is already sounding amazing. Anything else we should be aware of in June, energy-wise?
The full moon in Sagittarius on the 21st is a time for reassessing your goals and making sure you're still on track with your overall vision for the year. That's like a cosmic check-in to make sure your actions are aligned with your dreams.
So a full moon for realigning our actions with our dreams. I love it as we move into July. Are there any specific dates that we should be paying attention to?
July brings the new moon in Cancer on the 5th.
Okay.
And this one is all about nurturing your home, your family, and your emotional well-being. This is a wonderful time to create a sense of sanctuary in your living space. Spend quality time with loved ones, and just prioritize those activities that bring you comfort and joy.
Summer nights with family home-cooked meals, maybe even a little gardening. July is sounding pretty idyllic so far. What about work in Heligy? Any key dates in July related to our careers?
The guide mentions that the potential for workplace tensions that we talked about with Mars in Cancer in June could extend into July, particularly around the 7th and the 21st.
Oh.
This is where your diplomacy skills and that famous Libra grace will come in handy.
Right.
Choose your words carefully.
Yeah.
Listen attentively and try to see things from other people's perspectives.
Okay, diplomacy and understanding are our superpowers. Got it. Wait, what about August? Any key dates that we should be marking on our calendars?
August kicks off with some wonderful social energy.
Okay.
The 8th and 25th are said to be especially lucky days for making new connections, networking, collaborating on projects, or even just reconnecting with old friends.
Ooh, I love those social butterfly vibes. Anything else noteworthy about August, energy-wise?
You know that Saturn retrograde that started back in June?
Oh, yeah.
It's still making its presence known. It could bring some unexpected challenges related to your home life, your work routine, or even just your overall sense of structure and stability.
Okay.
The key is to be flexible, patient, and willing to adjust your plans as needed.
So go with the flow and don't get too attached to a rigid schedule. Got it. As we transition into September, are there any specific dates that stand out to you?
September brings a powerful new moon in Virgo on the 21st, just before Libra season begins.
Okay.
This is a time to release old patterns and embrace a fresh start. Think decluttering your space, letting go of negative self-talk, and setting clear intentions for the future.
A new moon for letting go and starting anew, the perfect way to prepare for a new year. What else is noteworthy about September energy-wise?
The 11th and 29th are highlighted as days when you might receive unexpected support or guidance from others.
Okay.
This could be anything from a helpful piece of advice to a financial windfall to a new opportunity that falls into your lap. Be open to receiving Libra and trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor.
Okay, stay open to receiving all the good that's coming our way. I like it. Now, let's talk about October, our birthday month. What exciting dates should we be looking forward to?
Your birthday month kicks off with a bang,
Yes.
with the sun shining brightly in your sign.
Yay.
You'll be radiating confidence and charisma, and the guide specifically mentions October 8th and 21st as particularly lucky days for you.
Ooh.
This is the time to pursue your passions, express your creativity, and put yourself out there in a bold and authentic way.
Birthday magic at its finest. I can't wait anything else making October extra special.
The new moon in Libra, which happens on the 21st, amplifies the already potent energy of your birthday season.
Oh, wow.
This is a powerful time for manifestation.
Okay.
So get clear on your desires, set those intentions, and watch as the universe conspires to make your dreams a reality.
A new moon to supercharge our birthday wish is amazing. What about November? Are there any key dates we should be paying attention to as we head into the holiday season?
November brings a deeply transformative new moon in Scorpio on the 20th. This is a time for deep inner work, facing your shadows, and releasing any emotional baggage that's been weighing you down. It's not always easy, but the rewards are immense.
Okay, so a month for deep inner work and personal transformation. Got it. Anything else we should be aware of in November, energy-wise?
The guides suggest being mindful of your energy levels this month, especially with all the holiday preparations and social gatherings.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to say no to things that drain you and prioritize self-care so you can show up as your best self.
Self-care is essential, especially during the holidays. Okay, last but not least, let's talk about December. What dates should we circle on our calendars as we wrap up the year?
December has a few notable dates sprinkled throughout the 10th and 24th, are said to be particularly auspicious days for making plans for the future, wrapping up loose ends, and celebrating all the amazing things you've accomplished throughout the year.
Reflection and celebration sounds like the perfect way to close out the year. Anything else noteworthy about December energy-wise?
The new moon in Capricorn, which falls on the 23rd, is all about setting those practical goals for the new year and taking those first concrete steps towards making them happen.
Okay.
This is a great time to get organized, create a plan of action, and set yourself up for success in 2026.
Okay, so finish strong and start planning for an amazing future. Got it. Wow, this is so much to take in. I definitely need to revisit this part of the deep dive and maybe make a few notes in my planner.
I think that's a brilliant idea. Remember, Libra, this is just a roadmap. You have the power to choose how you navigate these energies and create your own unique adventure.
So true. This is just the roadmap. We get to choose how we navigate the terrain and create our own unique journey. Okay, before we get too lost in the excitement of all these dates and new moons and full moons, there's one more aspect of this guide that I'm dying to hear about.
Oh, what's that?
Well, earlier you mentioned that this guide goes beyond just monthly and daily predictions.
Right.
You said it gets even more specific and personalized.
All right, I'm glad you brought that up. This guide goes a step further and breaks down your year week by week.
Wait, seriously, like a cosmic planner for every week of the year?
Exactly. It highlights which areas of your life will be most prominent each week and suggests the most auspicious days for taking action.
Okay, I officially need to hear all about this, but I think we need to take a quick moment to process all this incredible information. We'll be right back to delve into this week-by-week breakdown. Don't go anywhere, Libra. Okay, I am back, and my mind is officially blown. A week-by-week cosmic planner.
I know, right?
That's next-level astrology. I am so ready to hear all about this.
Yeah, it's a really fascinating approach.
Yeah.
Each week focuses on a specific area of your life, like career, love, finances, health, creativity.
Okay.
And it kind of helps you pinpoint the optimal times for taking action within that area.
So it's not just about writing the general monthly energy. It's about strategically using each week's unique energy to our advantage. Can you give me an example of how this weekly breakdown actually works?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's say the first week of March highlights career as the main focus. During that week, the planetary alignment might be particularly favorable for sending out resumes, networking, or having that important conversation with your boss about a raise.
So it's like having a cosmic strategy guide for each week, helping us make the most of those specific planetary influences.
Exactly. It takes the guesswork out of things and empowers you to take aligned action at the most opportune times.
I love that. Okay, can we walk through another example, maybe something related to love?
Sure. Let's look at the second week of June. The guide might indicate that this is a prime time for deepening romantic connections.
Okay.
Maybe it's the perfect week to plan a special date night, have a heart-to-heart conversation with your partner, or even take a romantic weekend getaway.
Ooh, la la. A week dedicated to love and romance. I'm definitely marking that one on my calendar. What about finances? When's the best time to focus on money matters?
Let's say the third week of October has a strong financial focus. This could be the ideal time to review your budget, make investments, or negotiate a raise.
Okay, I'm seeing the pattern here. Each week has its own unique theme and energy that we can harness to create the results we want. This is genius.
It really is. It's not just about knowing what's coming. It's about giving you the tools to proactively create the life you desire.
I love that. So it's like we're co-creating our reality with the cosmos. Okay, tell me, are there any weeks throughout the year that are highlighted as particularly special or significant, like supercharged weeks where the energy is extra potent?
Yeah, the guide does call out certain weeks that are especially favorable for manifestation transformation or those breakthrough moments.
Yep.
These are the weeks to really pay attention to and make the most of.
Can you give me an example of one of these power weeks?
Well, the week of your birthday is almost always a highly significant time.
Okay.
It's a week filled with creative energy and potential for setting those powerful intentions for the year ahead. The guide might suggest using this week for activities that bring you joy, connect you with your passions, and help you envision the life you want to create.
My birthday week as a cosmic power week, I'll definitely be celebrating with intention.
Absolutely. And that's the beauty of this week-by-week breakdown. It's all about aligning your actions with those cosmic currents to create a life that feels aligned and fulfilling.
Okay, I'm completely convinced this weekly planner is a total game changer. I feel like I have a secret weapon for navigating 2025.
It's all about empowering you, Libra. This guide provides a framework, but ultimately you have the power to choose how you use this information to shape your own destiny.
So true. This is just the roadmap. We get to choose how we navigate the terrain and create our own unique journey. Okay, before we wrap up this incredible deep dive, is there anything else about Tu Horoscopo Personal Completo Libra 2025 that we should know about?
Yeah, there's one more section that I found particularly insightful. It delves into compatibility between the signs, focusing on how your energy as a Libra might interact with each of the other zodiac signs.
Ooh, tell me more about that.
Yeah, it breaks down the potential areas of harmony, challenge, and growth you might experience in relationships with each sign.
Okay.
It can provide those valuable insights into your romantic partnerships, friendships, and family dynamics.
Wow, so it's like having a cosmic cheat sheet for understanding our relationships on a deeper level. I love that.
It's all about helping you understand yourself and those around you better, Libra.
This has been an absolutely incredible deep dive. I feel so much more prepared and excited to take on 2025, knowing that I have this cosmic roadmap to guide me.
It's been a pleasure sharing these insights with you, Libra. And remember, this is just the beginning. The true magic happens when you take this knowledge and use it to create a life that feels aligned, joyful, and purposeful.
So well said. This is our year, Libra. Until next time, may your days be filled with love, laughter, and plenty of cosmic magic.